Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to be starting off with the archives today. I know I said the last one would be the finale, but I thought I'd just do a little bonus of the archives. I'll try and make it so you can see the text if you don't want to listen to my annoying voice. But there's not much to say, let's hop right into it. Time for the archives. Welcome to the archives. Bendy... you see that. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when developer/cartoonist known as The Meatly experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 was created in a little under a week with programmer/friend Mike Mood, yes, and released on February 10th in 2017. 17. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatly and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects and work on Bendy and tell the most unique Ink story. Pretty cool. I don't know what that ends there for. The entire game was completed... The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their earlier thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes of that process. Oh, that's a pretty cool introduction to the archives. Yeah, let's have a look. Really cool artwork here. Henry Stein. Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and a character designer until leaving the company in 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. I don't know, there's just a bunch of handprints. There we go. I don't want to stand to. We'll get to that ink machine in a sec. Concept Bendy. Well, that's certainly something, I guess. I mean, got the ink demon up and there on the wall. Let's have a read. Concept Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy ever modelled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. Yeah, I mean, it's terrifying. I would say I prefer the Ink Demon, though. Let's have a looky. Alpha Bendy. I think I remember seeing a video on this guy. He's really cool. This is the original game used design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. I can see it. Alright, Beta Bendy. This is where we start getting more modern. He does look cool. Is he moving? Oh no, he's moving. Alright. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade and got the title character got a new model as well. I would say it's a better model. I do prefer that one. Alright, I think this is the Bendy we all know today. You see like the ink go down. That's cool. I like that's a really cool design. Like the hand up there. I need to acknowledge this artwork. Like you got the hand chasing you in the river in Chapter 5. It's really cool stuff. You see Sammy Lawrence over there. Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Base Bendy with this Ink Bendy as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled, enhanced with higher polygon count and given new ink effects. You see the ink effects there? He's so cool. Beast Bendy. You alright, mate? Sammy Lawrence? Yeah, Beast Bendy. Oh, Lord. Alright, Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. That really is a demon within. Oh, these designs. Get to see them up close. Alright, you got the Beta Searcher. Called Pipers. Beta Searcher. Early in development, with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the Beta Searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. It seems they were. There's not really much to speak about that, it's just a blob. Ah, yes. See, look, you see, like, the better design in this one. Final Searcher. The Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. You can actually see the more human face. Yeah, that's cool. Base of Sammy. Oh, he's tiny. Let me try line this up. Base of Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favourite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. He does look pretty skinny in that. Here he is. Final Sammy. Pretty cool Butcher Gang art. Missed that one up there. What are those called? Strikers. We got Fishers here, I think that says. Alright, Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Yeah, you can see like he's buff now, if that makes sense. It's cool. One of these guys. I don't think these have the names. Just call them I'd like to refer to them as the Lost Ones. I don't know if someone calls them that before, I forgot. But the Lost Ones. I feel bad for them. Oh, okay, we don't have any descriptions for these ones. That piece of art right there with like the, I think that's an Susie and Alison. I really like those pieces of art. The insane. No, we're gonna call her Susan. No, it's not Susan. Alice. This is Alice. See the. Yeah, she really was crazy. And this is Alison. Is that a sword? Where did she get a sword from? Fair play, I guess. I mean, really cool character design. Tom. I love Tom. Tom. You're that guy. I love you. Okay, little ink machine. It's like Bendy's domain. Oh, I think that's old. Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. I mean, it'd be a bit difficult seeing that thing walking around, so you know what? Fair play. Up here. The throne. The end. Here's this. Boris the Wolf. You alright, mate? I love you. You're brilliant. Let's see if I can line this up. There we go. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end. So that was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. This silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. I'm a real boy. What did she do to you? That's pretty cool art. Brute Boris. Alice Angel's Monstrosity. Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body was rapidly rejecting. That's upsetting. Is that why you got... Oh, that's upsetting. He just got a few pipes shoved in his back. I don't think his body needs that. Oh. We've gone the full way round. Alright, let's have a look at this. The original ink machine. Before we start, let's have a look around. That was interactive. The ink machine was tiny. Ink. That's cool. Alright. Original ink machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. Yeah, I think it was just a lot bigger, and like that bit down there was changed. I don't know. Even though I literally just played the game. Gee whiz. I think you're Bertram. Oh, do you want to go back in your little carousel thing? You right? Okay, I'm just going to leave you to it then, bro. Alright. And then finally, the Butcher Gang. These are cool. Even though they did give me a bit of a scare during chapters 3 till 5. So, I hold a little bit of a grudge against them for that one. The Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher made up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Let me quickly just look down a little bit. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first and then reversed. And reverse-engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. Is that all of it? Well, I mean, this wasn't meant to be the longest video. I thought I just had it on as like a little bonus because we've just completed Bendy. First game of the channel. Joey Drew Studios up there. It's fun learning about the characters. Yeah, I hope you guys didn't find it as boring. Because it is just a bunch of me running around talking, but I just hope you don't hope you don't find it boring, so you know, I'm gonna end it off with the main man himself, the Ink Demon. And I hope you have a good day, just like the end of all the videos. And I'll see you later. I'll try to get this uploaded as soon as possible. Bye bye.